you ready to take your love for Spurs to the next level? Because we've got some exciting news for you. We're amping up our membership program so you can get even more of your Spurs fix. Plus, we're giving you ample opportunities to show off your Tottenham knowledge and win some epic prizes along the way.
As a Platinum member, you'll get access to exclusive shows, Q&A sessions, as well as FIFA content. You'll also have weekly chances to win We Are Tottenham TV merch in our weekly giveaways exclusively for you, our members.
But wait, there's more! We're introducing members-only giveaways during our watch-alongs, so not only can you watch the game with us, but you can also interact and win some incredible gifts along the way, talk about a win-win situation.
And if you're a die-hard Tottenham Hotspur fan, we've got something special just for you. Our frequent Spurs quizzes will test your knowledge and reward the most passionate fan with some amazing prizes. And if that's not enough, you can even be part of our weekly fan shows and have your say on everything happening at Tottenham Hotspur. It's like being in the locker room with the team. Well, not quite that, but you get the idea.
All of this epic content and exclusive benefits can be yours for just £12.99 per month. That's less than the price of a burger and a pint at the Tottenham Stadium. So don't wait, join our We Are Tottenham community today and take your love for Spurs to the next level. Trust us, you won't regret it. Come on, you Spurs.
What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV, back here for another watch long in the do or die clash at St James's Park today. Newcastle against Tottenham. And there's been surprises today, Sim.
Big surprises.
We've been speaking about all season. When are Spurs going to change it up? When are we going to go to a back four? Well, it's finally happened for the first time this season. Spurs will be lining up with a back four. So let's bring on the lineup and see how we're going to go. So Lloris in goal, Porro, Romero, Dyer and Perisic in a back four. A middle three of Skip, Sarr and Højbjerg with Son, Kulusevski supporting Harry Kane. I mean, we were speaking in the preview, weren't we, Sim, about how important it is to play a middle three to combat Newcastle. So it looks as though we are doing that. I mean, you've got to be so worried about that back line, though. Look at Porro right back, Perisic left back, and Dyer as well in a back four.
Are you any more comfortable with just having Longley there, taking out a midfielder? I mean, like, we've conceded 3 goals against Bournemouth last time out, 3 against Southampton, but using a back three, it hasn't helped us, especially in possession. Like against Everton, I felt like it wasn't necessarily that the defence, was more that in possession we had no options, and maybe, just maybe, a midfield three will help with that and will help actually keep possession and be able to have a rhythm of play instead of constantly giving it away, and maybe we can slow things down a bit sometimes. And I think that's been a big problem for us over the last pretty much the whole season. So I said in the preview, the only way I see Tottenham doing anything today is we have to spring a surprise tactically, and we have to basically catch them off guard, because we keep going the same way, same predictable formation. I think Newcastle are going to be well prepared for it, and I think they're just going to put us under pressure knowing we can't play out. But now, with an extra option midfield, hopefully we'll have more options around us, so when we do play it short out the back, we can actually have options to play it out, and actually we'll try and work our way through Newcastle rather than constantly having no options and ending up to go long and lumping it forward. Should also help when it comes to competing in the midfield against Longstaff, Willock and Guimaraes, who are all very hard-working midfielders. Now we have Sarr, Højbjerg and Skip, and that should help break up the play. And I'm happy about that as well. And maybe we can start getting the front three a bit more involved than maybe we were before. The worry is, obviously, the fullbacks are really not defensively sound, and when you play a back four, you need to be a bit more defensively solid, I feel, than in a back five, because you're a bit more exposed, especially Dyer as well. He's going to be more exposed in a back four. There's going to be no hiding place for these defenders out there. It's going to be sink or swim time. Yeah. I feel like a lot of this season we've kind of been covering for a lot of them, even though they still failed, even with the covering. But now it's like, look, you're going to be in a lot of one-on-one duels today. You're going to be in a lot of situations where you're asked to defend against players running at you when you're not going to have the cover maybe you had the last few weeks. And it's about how they deal with them. But I think it should help us in possession. It should be a bit more open.
Yeah, and I'm not sure we want that, to be honest, coming up against this Newcastle side. We saw how they completely tore Manchester United apart a couple of weeks ago at St James's Park. They are an absolutely fabulous team at St James's Park. And you talk about, look, I'm happy in terms of us changing it up for our attacking play. I think it will benefit our attacking play. But when you're looking at it, and if the players can't defend while they're being covered for, and when we kind of account for that, how the hell is it supposed to work today? I feel like if we concede 3 against Southampton, we're probably going to concede 4 or 5 today.
I mean, you could that obviously logically you could say that, and we might well get absolutely ripped apart. There's a good chance, there's a decent chance that might happen. But I'm happy we're throwing caution to the wind. We're taking risks. To dare is to do, as I say, and I think that we need to take the game to them. Remember, we need to win today. A draw isn't good enough result for our top 4 chances. So I think maybe this team selection is in a view of changing up, springing a surprise, and actually maybe going for it a bit rather than just sitting waiting to be defeated like we have been in a lot of the other games. And maybe we saw the signs of it against Bournemouth, where he didn't just keep the same formation, he actually changed it up and looked to ask different questions of Bournemouth. And to be fair, I know we conceded a late goal, but it did work for me. I thought that we were causing Bournemouth a lot of trouble, and we were the ones who looked more likely to get the win, in my opinion, albeit Bournemouth did get it. But on the flip side, the warning signs are there, because look how open we were for that 3rd goal where Bournemouth scored, and Utara cut inside like Højbjerg wasn't even there, and that shows how our defenders also do struggle in these one-on-one situations. So that is obviously going to be a massive worry going in today, but I'm going to choose to be more excited about what we can do going forward than unhappy about the defensive liabilities, because I know they're going to be there anyway. Either we go 3 at the back or 4 at the back. Our defence has been shocking all season. And if we would have gone 3 at the back today, that still would have been there. So I'm happy, I'm willing to go a bit more open, to expose our defence a bit more, if we can get a lot more out of our attack, essentially.
Yeah, I can definitely understand that thinking, and I am happy that we have changed it up, because it's something that we've been calling for so many weeks now. If we do go on and win today, does that make a bit of a mockery about the way we've been playing all season and not being able to change it up throughout the season?
No, I wouldn't say one game does it, because you have to do a consistent stretch of games. If we were to literally go forward back for the rest of the season and go on a mad run and win loads of games, and yes, but a one-off game I wouldn't say so, because you can take a one-off game and tactically change up. It doesn't mean, just because it works for one game doesn't mean that will work forever. It just means that you've sprung a tactical surprise to get a result and it's come off for you. But it doesn't mean that just because that now Dyer is actually perfectly fine in a 2, just because we did well in this game. We could do well in this game, we could win, but doesn't mean this formation is necessarily like a saviour. It just means we've sprung a tactical surprise.
And if we do win, what will your feelings be on the top 4 race after today?
I mean, if we win, you have to say we're back in it, because we'll be level on points with Newcastle. So and they'll be off the back of 2 defeats. So we definitely are. We would be back in the race, back in the conversation. Albeit Newcastle still have a game in hand, but I would still say we're still outsiders. Considering we got Man United and Liverpool to come, we're still going to have to get results in those games as well. But at least it makes us in a position where if we get results in those games, it actually means something. Whereas if we lose today and we get results in those games, I feel like it's still meaningless. You know what I mean? So at least if we win today, means if we can go into those games knowing that those results will mean something.
Yeah. We've got a members chat from Bob Spur TV, member for
Bob.
24 months. Big up, Bobby. And he says, big up, guys. Do you think Stellini has heard the whole he's just another Conte vibe and made it look a different formation? 4-1 to Spurs he's going.
Maybe, but he said, didn't he, Stellini, they've been wanting to try things, but because of injuries, hasn't really happened for one reason or another. I don't think...
We haven't recovered
injuries, but I think they've just gone for it. Sarr's been fit this whole time, though, so I can't see that being the thing. But I know he has said they wanted to try a different way of playing. I'm just... I don't know if it's a response to the criticism, because I do think he's always wanted to, and even when he took charge, interimly, he was changing a few tweaks, wasn't he? So I don't know if it's a response to that. I just think that's what he wanted to do.
Let's be honest, the way we've been playing since Conte has gone, or even while Conte was here,
It's been the same.
something had to change. It'll just be too stupid just carrying on the same way week in, week out. Like you say, just waiting to get defeated pretty much every week. Nowhere near good enough. But let's look at the Newcastle lineup, because we have matched them up man for man, haven't we?
Yeah.
Newcastle. If you just bring it on, yeah. So they've got Nick Pope in goal. They've got Trippier, Shah, Botman and Byrne at the back. Longstaff, Guimaraes, Walcott, Willock in the middle, with Joe Linton, Murphy and Isaac up top. In terms of our worries between, our fullbacks in Porro and Perisic, I mean, Joe Linton, Murphy are not the best players going forward, and I am worried about Trippier, but Dan Burn as well ain't exactly the best player going forward, so maybe it is a good game to try it.
Maybe they've seen that. I've seen Joel Linton and Murphy, albeit they're very functional players. They're not like the best players where, like, if they isolate Perisic and Porro, it's not like you're worried that they're going to burn them and skin them alive. What you are worried about, especially Willett on Murphy's side, you are probably worried about him being able to get to the byline and get crosses in the box, and Newcastle being able to flood crosses in, or even cut it back to Trippier and open up that space if someone's not tracking him. So there's the worry there. From Joel Linton's side, again, he's not the best on the ball like dribbler, but he's very strong. He's very press resistant. He very rarely loses the ball, and he's very much a threat in the box from crosses. So you have to be a bit worried that he's going to be able to get on the end of things if they are going to be able to get crosses in the box at the back post. So for sure, that is a worry. But maybe they have seen that and they thought, look, we don't need. Maybe he's thinking Porro and Perisic will be able to handle Joel Linton and Murphy in one-on-one situations better than people expect. Maybe he's banking on that, and if they can do that, that can allow us to get further up the pitch a bit more. With even the case of Porro and Perisic helping up the attack, even in a back four, I do expect Porro and Perisic to get forward, but maybe not as forward as they would in a back three, because they got that extra protection there. But maybe he's banking on the fact that in those one-on-one duels, like it's not, we're not talking about saying maximum here in terms of Joel Linton when dribbling ability. So maybe he's thinking they will be able to handle it a bit better. Maybe that's a fair thing to say, but I know Murphy's he's fast and he never gives up. He's very persistent, and I'm a bit worried about that because Perisic playing out the back isn't so great, because he's very, very loose with the ball. He lacks a bit of care, and can Murphy pounce on that? Same with Joel Linton. He's a very good presser. Is he going to be able to press Porro and force mistakes out of them? I am worried about that, to be honest.
I'm so worried about Perisic, man. Like you say, like Jacob Murphy, a tricky customer, fast. And Perisic, I mean, we saw him get eaten up alive by... no, sorry, it wasn't even Perisic, but we saw how Almiron really tore us last time at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And I'm hoping Perisic or Dyer... Who's going to play on the left? Will it be Dyer?
I'd assume so, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Dyer and Perisic up against Murphy. I mean...
Yeah, it's going to look... The centre mids are all going to have to be put in an extra shift, essentially. Having that three centre mids, they're going to have to be covering the wing and the centre pretty much at the same time, because Perisic and Porro are not the best defensively. Dyer can't really step out when he's in a back two because of his deficiencies. So Sarr, Højbjerg and Skip are all going to be in overtime, basically. They're all going to be in overdrive.
It feels like the whole game is just going to be... very, very difficult to watch today, in my opinion. But we are just a couple of minutes away from kickoff. What is your score prediction? Have you changed it up a bit at all?
Yeah, I have, considering that I didn't expect this change of formation. So definitely, I do believe this gives us more of a chance of a victory. And I do think we're actually going to spring surprise. I wouldn't be surprised, actually, now, if we do go 1-0 up in this game. Compared to maybe before, where they had a good plan for us. I do expect us to come a bit flying out the traps with a bit of confidence. Now we've changed things up to maybe catch them off guard.
Maybe there'll be a sense of the shackles being off a bit.
I don't know about, something like that, but it's more about catching Newcastle off guard with a surprise. So I'm going to go Spurs to go 1-0 up now, but I think Newcastle, once they figure us out a bit, how we're playing and stuff like that, I do think once they figure us out, they'll come on strong and they'll probably end up winning the game. So I'm going to go 2-1 Newcastle 2-1. Now instead of 2-0.
Yeah, I'm going to go. I'm going to stick with mine, to be honest. 3-1 to Newcastle. I just don't think our defence can hold out today, and I think Newcastle will. They've been the best defensive team of the Premier League this season, conceded the least goals. So I think they will be equipped to deal with what we have going forward. So I think we can get a goal, but I just think Newcastle are just going to be too strong with the fans behind them, with the momentum behind them. And so I'm going to go 3-1 to Newcastle. But there is a slight bit more in me now than there was on Friday, that thinking we can do something today.
100%.
Just that slight bit. That slight bit.
I think bring these changes in. You've always got a chance that Newcastle will just get completely surprised, and all of a sudden they might, off the back of a 3-0 defeat, if they do go 1-0 down, maybe their heads might start to drop. Maybe you might see them starting to doubt themselves, and that'll be interesting. So there is that slight chance more, I think, that we can do something today. But I do still think Newcastle, the better side at the moment, very settled. And I know, let's say they're 1-0 down at half time, there's always a decent chance they'll be able to either make a sub or change things themselves, which we would have no answer to, and they'll have confidence in that. So I'm not going to say I think we're definitely going to do something now, but I think there's definitely more of a chance.
Yeah, no, but it's a big, big day for Pape, Mata, Sarr today, starting in that midfield three.
Is that second Premier League start or third?
After the Arsenal game, yeah.
And also start against Milan, yeah.
Yeah, what do you think he's going to bring us in the middle of the park today?
Tenacity. I think he's going to bring a bit more quality on the ball. He's obviously going to cover more ground. And I think just hopefully, look, It depends how confident he is right now, because if he's confident mood, hopefully he'll take the ball on to drive into space like he does when he's in form, and hopefully lay the foundations for Tottenham to build up from the back and, you know, create space for us in the middle. That's what I'm hoping he'll bring. And I think he brings a little bit more energy and a bit more technical close control ability than someone like Skip or Højbjerg bring. That's what I think.
All right, well, kickoff is underway, is seconds away. Spurs in their blue top, shooting from left to right. Newcastle in their striped black and white shirt, shooting from right to left. We are here at St James's Park for the do or die, sink or swim clash. God, it's going to be a good one. So let's go. Come on, you Spurs. Everyone, let us know in the comments section where you're watching from, what your score predictions are. And let's be positive, guys. I know we've been a bit negative coming into this, but come on, guys. Let's get the job done today. All right. Lloris with a big punt upfield. Tries to find Perisic, who heads it down to Heung-min Son. Sonny gets it back to Højbjerg, but it goes out, and it's a throw-on to Tottenham after the deflection.
Oh, it's very loud there at St James's, I can tell you.
Højbjerg with the throw. Skippy turns, loses out, and here come Newcastle now. Newcastle's first taste of the ball inside the first minute. Alexander
That's it,
Isak,
Sarr. Good
well
challenge.
played, Sarr.
Go on, Skippy. Get in. Unlucky.
And Sarr, oh, nearly with a really nice touch there. But Bruno Guimaraes out to Joe Linton. Joe Linton up against Pedro
all of a sudden,
Porro.
you're seeing them open up again.
Joe
Joe
Linton.
Linton! Save! It's 1-0.
Oh, it's 1-0 already.
Within a minute.
1 minute in.
Oh, my
and
God.
Newcastle are 1-0 up. You saw Pedro Porro back off, back off, back off.
And this is why we don't play forward at the back. And now you're seeing it.
Terrible defending from Tottenham.
Oh, my words. Joe Linton with a shot.
This is going to be a long day for Tottenham Hotspur.
And Jacob Murphy has slotted it home into the empty net. Oh my word! That was too easy. That was so easy.
This was my exact fear. My exact fear.
Yeah, you're right to have those fears. Sarr gave it away. And where? Look, what is going on? Where's the midfield? Why aren't they tracking back? Skip should be busting a gut there. I don't know why he's jogging. He should be busting a gut.
And
Pulls
Joe
out.
Linton is just walking in the box.
So easy. That is so easy for Newcastle. That's ridiculous. Lloris as well. I mean, he parries it. I guess he put it wide. He couldn't have done much more. But where's the trying to block him as well? No one's trying to block that. That was so bloody easy. Unbelievable.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if we're so terrible in a back three with all the protection, how the hell do they expect us to defend in a back four without the protection? Or as much protection?
No, it's right. But I'm banking on the fact we look better on the ball. If we don't look better on the ball, then it's obviously a massive mistake. Here's Kulu. It's going to be a throw-in to Tottenham.
1 minute and 1 second. That's how long it took for Newcastle to break us down today.
Skip, though. Can he win a corner? No, he can't. Bruno Guimaraes. His ball is out of play, and it's going to be a throw-in to Spurs.
Spurs are in the mud.
That was the worst start you could probably hope for in that game. That was just, he didn't even do anything special. He literally walked through. Didn't do anything. Like, barely even shifted his body and got the shot off. It was ridiculous. Here's Dyer looking for Kulusevski. It's a terrible ball, and it's going to be a throw-in.
Oh, man.
Deary me. Deary me. Staring defeat in the face after a minute already. That's a foul by Skip. Free kick to Newcastle. Here's Trippier on the right-hand side. He comes forward now. Cuts inside to Isak, who drops deep. He does well to hold the ball up, and he plays it to Murphy. And here's Isak inside the box. Isak! Isak shot! Blocked by Dyer in a corner to Newcastle. Bloody hell. Oh, this is going to be a long, long watch, I think.
I don't know if I can watch this for much longer. It's only been 4 minutes.
Deary, deary me. Oh, Romero just got roasted. Dyer blocking the shot. Some people saying 10-0, 20-0.
This is going to be a big scoreline.
1-0 West Ham, someone's saying. Corner in, header, and it's not gone on target. But here's Bruno Guimaraes.
TW with the super chat saying, haven't even got time to turn my TV on. Jory with the members chat, 26 months. He says the formation change is worth a try, but keeping Lloris for this is asking for it. We need to press like we haven't done since the Poch for this to work.
Agreed.
We don't have the players to do that.
I agree with that. I do.
We don't have the players to do that.
We definitely need to be putting them under more pressure and pressing. This is pretty bad, not going to lie. We haven't got on the ball at all so far after 5 minutes. Giving away way too easily. Here is Trippier. It's exactly what Newcastle want this start. Confident mood after being... Oh, it's a long ball. Jolit. Oh, what is going on? Jolit's around the keeper. Oh, this is ridiculous. It's 2-0. It is 2-0 to Newcastle. Where was the back line? They were nowhere to be seen. Nowhere to be seen. Oh, that was comical. That was absolutely comical. Oh, my words.
And there you have it, folks. This is why we don't play a bloody back four, for everyone asking week in, week out, where's the back four? Where's the back four? We don't have bloody players to play a back four.
This is our defence in a back four, people. Hope you're enjoying it. Because it's an absolute travesty. We're 2-0 down after 5 minutes.
If it gets to a certain score, can we just like forfeit the game like on FIFA or something?
Who played the ball? Shah's there. He's well onside. Porro's completely sleeping. What's he got his hand up for? What's he got his hand up? He's well onside. What are you doing? The defence is all at sea. Romero doesn't know his surroundings. Joelinton just waltzes in again, does nothing special, just a run from out to in between Porro and Romero. He's got all the time in the world to get around Lloris, skips around him, empty net, 2-0. And this is embarrassing already. Oh, my word.
After 6 minutes.
Oh, this is embarrassing
6
already.
minutes. The defending on show is absolutely horrific.
Do you just change it straight away if you're Stellini? This is embarrassing, lads. Oh, here we go.
Get out our own half.
Here's Shah, Joelinton, Kulusevski with a challenge.
This is going to be 5 or 6 before half time.
Oh, Porro.
No, it's the other way, mate.
And he's put out for a throw. He's been... Oh, no, he's given it away. So the commentator, this could get a bit ugly. It's already ugly. I don't know if he's watching the game. This is very ugly already. Oh, my word. I didn't expect the start to be this bad. Bloody hell.
You can only try so hard to be a bit positive watching Spurs.
Nah, well, what positive was I supposed to take from this?
Well, 7 minutes ago, 8 minutes ago, we were feeling a little bit positive.
There's Porro to skip. He can't find it. We can't keep the ball. We're playing a midfield three and we cannot keep the ball for love nor money. Here's Skip, and now we have it.
Come on,
Skip to
show
Kane.
something!
Kane playing in the deep role. Kulusevski now. Porro. Romero. Here's Kane. Pass it behind to Kulusevski. Cuts inside. He's in his own half. Here's Sarr. Come on. Show some confidence. It's going to... I mean, conceding 2 goals is definitely going to rock your confidence. There's Son. Is that a foul? Referee says no. And Murphy's shot. Oh, my word! Murphy has just smashed it in from 30 yards. I can't believe it. Oh, it's 3-0 and it's game over already. We're 10 minutes. We're not even 10 minutes in and it's already game over. Have you seen anything like this before? Oh, my word.
You absolute
This is game
losers.
over. This is
Absolute
game over
losers.
after less than 10
Spurs player
minutes.
on that pitch. Absolute losers. Can't watch this fucking shit. Seriously, 8 minutes in and we're 3-0 down.
It's ridiculous.
3-0 down.
Ridiculous. How? Oh, my words. I mean, that's an unbelievable goal. But what is this from Tottenham? Just playing, dawdling. Son giving it away. There's Murphy, all the time in the world to line up a shot. Why is Sarr not closing him down? I don't understand. Sarr, what's he doing? Why is he not closing him down? Oh, and it's a great goal. I mean, you can't legislate for that. But what are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, Murphy, how are we getting rinsed by Jacob Murphy like that? I've never seen him do that in his whole career. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Look how shocked he is.
He can't believe it himself. Oh, it's just, oh my word. Are they in behind again? Oh, he's offside.
Need to clear out this football club, man.
This is laughable. Absolutely
Clear
laughable.
out this football club. It is rotten to the core.
Oh, man.
From top to bottom.
I couldn't be more happy that I'm not up in bloody Newcastle right now, honestly. Honestly, could not be more happy. Imagine going all that way and you're 3-0 down after 10 minutes. You want to leave.
Andrew Din with the super chat saying, big up Ben Sim. With this defensive deficiency, changing formations won't help much. We are lucky to finish within the top 7. It hurts just to watch Spurs, and I think that's absolutely spot on.
This is ridiculous.
We are an absolute joke. We're a laughing stock.
Oh, can you believe this? 3-0 down after 10 minutes. Oh, my word. This is game over. It's already game over. If anything, it's like, oh, my, look at that. And here's Willock. Skip picks it up. Porro. Sarr. Porro. I mean, oh, my word. Lloris, he's being pressured by Isaac. And he gets it away. And it's out for a throw into Newcastle. Oh, my word.
It feels like this game's been going on for like ages. It's been 11 minutes in this game. And we are getting absolutely torn to shreds. 3-0 down already.
Yep, we've already been torn to shreds.
This is beyond a disgrace. Beyond.
Doesn't get more embarrassing than this, to be honest. Does not get more embarrassing than this. Trippier plays it back.
Spurs fans.
Bruno in behind, and it's going to be a goal kick to Tottenham. Oh, we have a goal kick.
5 or 6 hours.
I'll probably leave. I'll probably leave at this point if I was up there, honestly.
Those Conte words ringing truer and truer every single day.
I feel so bad for those fans who've gone up there, man. Literally game over after 10 minutes. You've gone up for 10 minutes, essentially, not even 8 minutes. And it's game over. Newcastle, if Newcastle, they wanted, they could just play around the back for the next 80 minutes and win the game. That's all. They don't need to go forward anymore now. But looking at our defence, it'll be stupid not to keep going forward.
Yeah.
It's 2-0 to West Ham. Lucas Paquetá. Oh! So Harry Kane with a shot. Merely a bit of action.
Jory with the super chat saying the positive is that a lot of frauds have nowhere to hide. Bored players and fans. Yes, Spursy fans, we see you. Harry Kane has to be put into this.
Oh, imagine what he's thinking right now. Yeah, bloody hell. This is the first time ever we've been 3-0 down after 9 minutes. History in the making today, people. Oh, here we go again. Dyer.
History in the making or history already made?
History. Oh, history made. Yeah, history made.
Pablo Fernandez with the super chat saying, how right was Conte? How poor are we? How hopeless? Yep, I just said it. I mean, the words of Antonio Conte just ringing truer and truer as each game passes.
Yep.
Here's Harry Kane trying to take on...
For whatever you want to say about Conte, this would never have happened under Conte. 3-0 down after 10 minutes. Well, that's never happened.
Super chat from Andrew Dean saying, on the other hand, this game may be the catalyst we need to unify the fans, to pressure on the board, Levy and Enoch to do something. Hashtag
maybe.
Nowhere to hide.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it should have been
I can't believe we've got to sit through this for like...
Yeah, it's embarrassing to sit here and watch the rest of this game now. It's over. How can a game be over after 9 minutes? How laughable of a team do you have to be for that situation to come about? Bruno's taking on Skip, and it's a foul by Skip and a free kick to Newcastle. Come on, show some fight at least. Trippier. Look, they can just chill now, Newcastle. They don't need to do anything now.
This is the easiest game Newcastle have ever played.
Honestly, they've probably had tougher challenges against like League 2 sides.
Yep.
Here's Isak. Kulusevski trying to get a tackle in. Skip can't get it off him. Here's Trippier. Murphy on the right-hand side. Bruno Guimaraes. Trippier's got a chance to whip it in. It is a block by Perisic. Some actual defending happening, apparently. And a corner to Newcastle. God, we've been a disaster. Corner in. Botman's there. Longstaff. Son's giving it away. Looking to start a counter. Here he is, Son. Does well, but is he going to lose it? He does. Here's Pope. Good header from Perisic to Son. Skip in the middle. Kulusevski to Sarr. Here's Pedro Porro, back to Romero, and Tottenham have a bit of the ball. Look at this. Bit of possession.
Taken 3 conceded goals to happen.
Sarr, he's looking for options, but lacking. Trippier, Romero, and we're going to go back to the keeper, and he's going to go long. Well, he does a decent ball out to Porro, to be fair. He keeps it in. Good ball out to Skip, who's getting pressured by Bruno Guimaraes. He holds him off. Here's Kulusevski. But we've got nowhere to go. We're going backwards now.
Super chat here from Voyage605 saying, good evening from Australia. It's 11:15 p.m. here. I was feeling a little positive until 15 minutes ago. Should I stay up or say goodnight?
No, God, go to sleep,
Say
mate.
goodnight, my friend.
Go to sleep,
Get as much
mate.
sleep as you can.
Don't bother. Do not bother. The only thing that's happening is we might concede some more goals, mate. So I don't think you want to stay away
Maybe
for
we'll
that.
get one consolation.
Here's Porro. Skip. Porro with a just sliced to nothing. Son trying to head with a header. Here's Højbjerg who loses it to Isaac. Perisic comes over and he slips Isaac, so Spurs get the ball back. Dyer. Højbjerg. Sarr. Turns. Kane. And it's slowed down again. We're just so slow, ponderous. Nothing much going for us. Højbjerg with a switch of play, looking for Kulusevski. It's a decent ball, and Kulu takes a touch, cuts inside Burn, but Burn gets the challenge in, and Bruno come away with it. And he goes long, and Isaac is in! Isaac is in on goal already! It could be 4! It is 4!
Eighteen
minutes and we're 4-0 down. What was it when you play table tennis and you whitewash the opponent? I think we should do a whitewash. They should do a whitewash.
That's what I was saying before.
Yeah. Just kill it. You know what we should do? We're better off just getting 5 men sent off and taking the 3-0 defeat.
100%.
That's what we should do. Was it 5 or
100%.
6 men getting sent off?
At least they won't be able to play in the next game as well.
Yeah, exactly. Just get. I think Dyer, Porro, Perisic, just everyone take one for the team and just get sent off, because this is good. This could be a record Premier League
So if
scoreline,
we get
mate.
7 players sent off, we'll actually save the goal difference as well.
Yeah, he's well on side. This is what I mean about Dyer in a back 4. He is so exposed. So exposed. This is why we don't play him in a back 4, because he can't keep up. Look how slow he is. He can't get near him. It's so easy. It's ridiculously easy.
Are they sacking Stellini after this game?
Sack him at half time. Yeah, just put Mason in charge for the second half. Oh. Another foul and a free kick to Newcastle. This has to be one of the most embarrassing games of all time for Tottenham. Yeah. This could be 10. The only way it stops being 10 is if Newcastle show mercy on us and just stop playing. At the moment, they look like they're going to go for more and more goals.
It's not like we're doing anything to stop them.
No. Oh, they're in behind again. Trippier, Isaac!
You fucking pieces of shit!
Oh, it's 5-0. It's 5-0. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
20 minutes gone and you're 5 goals down. Have some self-respect.
Oh, God.
Where is it?
We're 20 minutes in.
We're international Premier League footballers.
We're already talking about damage control after 20 minutes. This is. I've never seen anything like this before in my life. I've never seen anything like this before in my life. Oh, Romero's biting his nails. He can't handle it. This is quite something. This is quite something. Has anyone ever been in Premier League history 5-0 down after 20 minutes? Has that ever happened in Premier League history?
What the fuck is going on? You know what, yeah? I said I was really worried coming into this game. I was not this worried. 5-0 after 21 minutes.
This is laughable. It's beyond laughable. It's beyond laughable. It's something extra.
I am absolutely fucking fuming.
5-0 after 21 minutes.
Fucking idiots. I thought we were going to get battered today, but this is another level.
This is something else. Look at that. Look at Isaac. He's like, what the fuck's going on? That's his reaction. He's like, why is this so easy?
Team so shit. We're supposed to be competing with these lot for top 4.
Hang your heads in shame, you waste of space pieces of shit, honestly. Yeah, leave. Oh, if they're still there, I'm amazed. I'm amazed if any of these Spurs fans are still there. I'm amazed. They don't deserve... Oh. Davinson Sanchez is
about to come on.
Ready to come on if you didn't think it could get any worse.
Who's going off? Pape Sarr?
Yeah, probably. Probably.
Well done, Tottenham. Well done. Great man management. Great management. Great performance as always.
Oh, how well run is this?
22 minutes gone. Pape Sarr's hook. Davinson Sanchez on. And this...
We've had enough, apparently. 20 minutes and that's it. He's off. Sanchez is on. Not even Longley, by the way. Sanchez is coming on. Oh, poor. I feel bad for Sarman. But he's been atrocious.
Salvador Ortiz saying, can we just go on strike and not support them for like a game or two? Hello from Mexico. Jake Backus says, should have brought the under-17 team. I mean, they did win a trophy, didn't they? There's a corner to Spurs here. Pedro Porro's over it. And it goes for everyone. And Højbjerg is there. Passes it back to Skip. Back to Højbjerg.
Oh, man.
And now we're back to the back five. 5-3-4-3.
Yay, back to the back five. So maybe we'll cut it back to only 1 or 2 more goals conceded.
I swear, should we just turn over to the West Ham game?
Yeah, I'm done.
Seriously?
I'm done with this. What's that? Oh, here we go. Joel Linton now.
What did I say before the game? I said instead of conceding 3, we'll concede 4 or 5. I mean, that was being kind.
4 or 5 after 20 minutes, apparently. Here's Bruno. I hope they keep going for more goals. Punish us even more for this absolute laughable approach to this game in the end. Here's Bruno. Trippier now. There go. Newcastle relentless. They're hungry for more. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, looking for the ball in behind. Isaac's on a hat-trick, isn't he? And Joel Linton. Oh, here's Kane and Son, though.
Come on, play Sonny in.
Into Son. Come on, can we get a shot on goal here? Here's Sonny. Cuts inside. Heung-min Son. Cuts inside. And he's looking for Kulusevski. It's a corner to Spurs.
Liam C saying, if we get the next manager wrong, could we be in a relegation fight next season?
No, it depends on our recruitment and everything. I don't want to talk about relegation. I mean, if let's say we get a manager and we play a back four and we keep this set of defenders, then yeah, we could. Yeah, 100% we could. Bruno Guimaraes is limping. I think they should start resting players. They're 5-0 up.
Why not?
They're 5-0 up. Is he going off?
To dare is to do, eh, Sim?
Bring up the... well, we're not daring. That's the thing. We've been absolute shite on the ball. We're not getting forward. We're just doing atrocious. Here's Kulusevski. Cuts inside. Kulusevski goes in on his left foot. Kulu! And it's over the bar.
Cobra with a super chat saying, to dare with a back four is to go down 5-0 after 20 minutes. Never been so ashamed to be a Spurs fans. Levy out. Jory saying, this is the last straw, boys. Charm Feather Levy. He has destroyed our club and replaced it with a personal ATM. Levy out.
This is what he's sown. Conte trying to warn everyone. No one seemed to listen. No, the players thought better apparently, and now look at them, waste men. Absolute waste men, waste of space. I swear, if we give Dyer a new contract after this performance, I swear. Here's Trippier in behind. Murphy. Oh my God, back post. Jolinton's there. Porro does some actual defending and puts out for a corner. Whenever we actually do some defending, it's an absolute shock because they've pretty much scored whenever they go forward so far. Look at them. They're just... Oh, man. Can't believe we've got another 45 minutes of this. Like, we've got another 20, 25 and 40. Oh, my God.
Incognito Joe says, Conte looks like a genius now.
Well, I don't think Conte would have lost at home to Bournemouth.
Most definitely wouldn't be 5-0 down right now.
There's a yellow card for who? Dan Burn, is it? No, one of our players, Kulusevski. Fuck's sake.
Oh,
studs
challenge. In the bloody balls.
Stupid challenge from Kulu. He's getting frustrated already.
I hate Marmite with a super chat saying, the thing is, people will still turn up to the Man United game. I swear, the end of this game just can't come soon enough.
What's the record for a half-time result? What is the Premier League? Can anyone tell me in the chat? Can the chat tell me what's the Premier League record for a half-time result? Trippier in and Lloris with a catch.
Hey, he made a catch. Well done, mate.
Some ironic cheers from the Spurs fans. 6 apparently is the record. Someone says.
6. What game was that?
I don't know. We lost 7-1 once to Newcastle. I remember.
Yeah, we did.
Someone says 6. I don't know. I don't know if it's true.
When we beat Wigan 9-1, that was a Premier League record, right?
It was only 1-0 at half time. Yeah, it could. This could easily
be much more.
Yeah, if they get a couple more for half time. Here's Trippier. Oh, Dyer's put a challenge in. Kane now. Højbjerg. Good ball. Porro. He's got Kane and Kulusevski inside if he can play him. Doesn't play him. Plays it to Son, and it Kane, and nothing. Kind of Samuel, like by accident, got it towards goal rather than actually on purpose.
Yeah.
On the flip side, we got the opportunity for the most miraculous comeback of Premier League history.
Do me a favour.
Here's Porro. Good ball, good challenge, and he's given it to Højbjerg. Kulusevski, good turn on Burn. And he wins another. Does he win a corner? No, he doesn't. Goal
Super
kick.
chats. Paulo Souza saying, are we not paying salaries? How come we are not setting everything on fire? How come Enoch still stays? And people think that Poch will fix this? John saying the club belongs in a circus.
We are a circus, don't belong in circus. People pay their money to watch the circus here.
The most expensive circus in the world.
Damn right. We're very good at making people disappear, that's for sure. Our whole defence has disappeared. Didn't even have to put a sheet over them. Here's Porro. Oh, it's given away, and it's a throw-in.
Jory saying only Levy out chance for the Man United game.
Porro to Romero. Here's Dyer. Looks like Dyer's gone to the left of a back three, interestingly enough, and Romero's in the centre. Here's Dyer. We're so aimless, man. We're just getting the ball, lumping it forward, and just hoping not to concede more goals, essentially. That's how this game is going now. Foul by Joel Linton. Free kick.
Luke Kingston saying, last time Arsenal finished above us was when we conceded 5 against Newcastle. Maybe we're commemorating that. Now, this has been quite a while for not conceding a goal for Spurs. It's been, what, like 5 minutes?
Not bad.
Doing well.
Here's Porro. Oh. Gives away a throw. Dearie me. Here's Perisic. Come on, can we just get a shot? Dude, just do something. Oh, yeah, let's just play it backwards. Let's do that. Romero. Is this our good half or bad half, do you reckon? His son. Looking, can't
It's probably
keep
our good
possession.
half, to be fair.
Oh, it's a foul by Skip. And a free kick. Oh no, it's foul by Porro.
Vinicius Carrero with the super chat saying, I hope they put Conte's interview on repeat over the training speakers until the end of the season. Please, Spurs fans in England, do something for us fans that live far away. Fight for change.
What's going on now? Yellow card for who? Skip. Oh, yeah. We're going to get someone sent off 100%.
We're getting someone sent off today.
Yeah, put your money on it, people. Someone's getting sent off. Don't know who. Oh, that wasn't that bad. Fair, but it's another foul by Skip. How many? You've made a lot of fouls already. Shah. Here's Bruno. His pass is out of play. It's going to be a throw into Tottenham. Honestly, get Bentancur with his ACL out there. He'd probably do better.
100%.
Man. This is so depressing. Perisic has a throw. He's gone down the line and he's given it away. Shah wins possession. Oh, we've won it. Højbjerg, and it's going to be a throw into Tottenham. Dyer into Skip. And Tottenham just playing the ball around without any purpose, to be honest. Just as long as we have it, the less likelihood we concede a sixth, I guess. Dyer looking for support. He goes long. Dyer, every time he's got the ball, he's just smashed it long aimlessly. Every single time. Højbjerg with a good challenge, though. Romero back to the keeper. Here's Sanchez, another aimless. No, he gives it to Porro, who does well to get it to Romero. And he's being pressured. Romero, good ball into Kane. Kane holds off one Newcastle player. Here's Dyer. Perisic. Dyer again, another aimless one. Nope, short to Skip this time. Romero under pressure from Isaac, and Lloris is now under pressure, and he hits it long, and he hits it. Oh, laughable. He hits out for a. That's our plan. Play it around till we have no options, and get it to Lloris and hit out for a throw-in. That's our plan, essentially. This is the worst thing I've ever seen, let alone game of football. It's
Antonio
disgusting.
Conte is the problem.
Yeah, apparently. It was all Conte. There's another foul by Porro. Free kick.
Leon Stevens with the super chat saying, whoever comes in is going to have their hands tied. It could be Pep, Klopp or Ancelotti. This is on Levy. This is what happens when a chairman is too involved with the day-to-day operations. Done with Levy.
Long ball. Foul by Byrne. Free kick. No, it's actually a foul by Kulusevski. No, who is it? What is it? I don't know. I don't really care anymore.
Michael Hellman with the super chat saying, just validates that we were overperforming with Conte. I doubt there is any true authority in the locker room now. Levy out.
Here's Murphy. Good challenge by Perisic and a corner. Perisic complaining. Longstaff looking for Isaac. Tottenham have it. Kane miscontrols. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Willock. Joel Linton. Blow full time. I think we should come to an agreement. Just blow full time.
Literally. I think half time's enough, man. We don't need to put ourselves through this anymore.
I think if both teams agree, I think just end it. Oh my God! Have you ever seen people weighing after 38 minutes?
Have you seen people what are they? Is that what they're doing?
Yeah, the fans are weighing. So that must be a record for the earliest weigh ever. Spurs won it back. Here's Skip Kulusevski to Romero. Oh my God!
Romero.
Longstaff, a foul by Romero and Willock. Oh my word! Over the bar. And it's going to be a free kick to Newcastle anyway. Oh God!
This club, man.
We're a shambles. Oh, Romero's terrible for Romero.
This is like, it's like beyond words. Like, what are you supposed to say about this? Like, Trippier's going to score this, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. Oh no, they played advantage. So no free kick. Kane with a flick on. Here's Son.
Which Spurs player is getting sent off today?
Romero, probably.
Skip is a good shout. Kulusevski.
Oh, they're in again. Porro's good shout. Good at covering that time. Kane, can he win the header? Skip. Can Kulu win it? No. We're just second to everything. Here's Kulusevski. Does well. Kane trying to outpace Botman. Not going to happen. And gives it to Pope.
Anfield next weekend.
Yeah, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Could be a similar scoreline. They got a better attack than
Liverpool come out with
Newcastle.
a bit of a point to prove.
They got a better attack than Newcastle. That's the truth. Here's Willock. Oh, it's so easy. Willock opens up again and another shot over the bar. Corner. So easy. Oh. Oh.
Another super chat here. Our voices need to be heard. Protest. Hashtag Levy out.
Trippier corner.
Surely the majority of the fan base got to turn after this.
Here's Isak to Dan Burn. To Isak, is there an offside flag? No. Why do we keep putting our hands up for offside when there's no offside? Oh, Willock just turns Højbjerg on a sixpence there. Here's Trippier. He's got time and space to deliver! And a header by Longstaff. Can't turn it home, but it's finally fallen to Joe Linton. Back to Bruno Guimaraes. Isaac looking for the 1-2. He's going to fall to Willock. And Longstaff is training. Oh my God, it's a bloody training match at the moment. Oh, we can't get near them.
Let's be honest, this has been a training match since the first minute.
Oh my word. Deflection only inches wide from Longstaff. It's going to be a corner. No reprieve for Tottenham. Very close to 6. Here is Bruno Guimaraes to Kieran Trippier, and it's away by Romero. And we've just got nothing, man. We've got absolutely nothing. We just don't have anything. Don't have anything. Might as well not be on this pitch, honestly.
Norman Little saying you guys are insulting training matches.
Yeah.
Literally.
I think we could put our under-18s and they're in behind again. Sanchez mops up. We could put our under-18s. They'll probably give a better fight than this team have. To be honest, we probably wouldn't be 5-0 down after 20 minutes who played our under-18s.
Yeah, just 3. Harry Bailey saying I turned it off after 8 minutes.
Yeah, you've done the right thing. I'm jealous, man. I'm jealous. I wish I could turn this off after 8 minutes. Here's Guimaraes out wide. Kieran Trippier with time and space to cross again. No closing down whatsoever. On the flip side, what is it? The last 20 minutes have been 0-0. That's good, isn't it?
They still, is Stellini still going to come out?
Oh my word!
Like, 7 cup finals left.
No, he's over, mate. It's over. You can't look at this game and think anything other than that.
Oh, don't worry, we're still in a good position. We've got 7 cup finals to go.
3-0.
We're still there. We're still in touching distance. Bournemouth are getting battered as well.
Yeah. Declan Rice with the goal.
Jory with the super chat saying first chant against Man United has to be Levy out. I think the only chant against Man United has to be Levy out. That is going to be an absolute cesspit of negativity.
Yeah, especially because we're going to lose as well. Here's Joel Linton.
You think we'll go 4 at the back of that game?
I think that experiment is well and truly over. Have they added any minutes? 2 minutes. Why? Show some mercy. Here's Willock. Son now. On the charge, he's got only Kane in support, but he's not got much help with him, and he's going all alone, and it's very easy. Kulusevski's out of foul. Referee says no. Here is Kulusevski. He's got no support whatsoever. Cuts inside, holds off Joel Linton. He wants a foul. Referee says get up. Højbjerg not closing down, just waiting again. Here come Newcastle, and it's Willock, I think. Look at this. They're doing they're doing scoop passes in the middle of the park, just taking the piss. There you go. Perisic with a challenge. Son. Højbjerg. We don't even want to go forward. Look at us. We're too scared now. Son. Kulusevski. Skip. Everyone, look, no one's taking any responsibility now. We're just passing it off to each other. And what did Ariane say? We don't pass the ball, we pass responsibility. That's what we do.
Absolutely spot on. Not a truer word said.
Trippier, he could go long, and he does, and there's another opportunity here, potentially. Sanchez with a mistake. Murphy. Bruno. No, doesn't get the shot off. Bit of luck there for Tottenham, thankfully. They don't expose us that time. Here's Murphy, though. Really good stuff. Murphy, and his shot is wide. And it's half-time. Thank fuck for that. We never needed a whistle more.
We needed it after the first 10 minutes.
Oh, my
God. 8 minutes. Super chats coming in. Salvador Ortiz saying, I'm done. F this club. Be back when Levy's out. George Rowley saying, Levy is a great chairman. You guys are lucky to have him. Yeah.
Oh, go away.
Go do one.
Oh, man, this is absolutely diabolical. I mean, you can't even sit down and analyse that first. There's nothing to analyse. There's nothing to analyse.
I'll tell you what to analyse. XG, 2.29 for Newcastle. They've scored 5 goals. 0.35 to us. 59% possession. 14 goal attempts to R4. 6 on target to R1. So with 6 on target, they've scored 5 goals with a 2.29 XG.
Laughable. Absolutely laughable. We are yet again the laughing stock of the Premier League after a performance like that. And it's not even full time yet. We're still the laughing stock of the Premier League. Going into this game, knowing that if you could pull a result out the bag, you really could put yourself back in the top 4 race. And to be 5-0 down after 20 minutes. Have you ever heard of anything more laughable in your life? Have you heard of anything more disgraceful in your life?
It's the definition of Spursy, isn't it? The definition of Spursy.
Spursy, dialed up to a 10.
Yeah.
Honestly, this is like the most Spursy.
Absolute max.
This is like the most Spurs you're ever going to see. It's just absolutely laughable, disgusting football. No one caring, no one putting in a challenge. No one have the bravery to go forward and take risks. Everyone just thinking of themselves, passing off responsibility. Not being aggressive, not putting in challenges, not taking it upon, not even no leadership as well. That shot when it went 5-0, I don't know, I think it might have been 4-0 at that time.
What,
Murphy? No, I'm saying the shot of when it was going around the Tottenham, looking at the Tottenham faces, all the players. No one talking to each other, no leadership. Everyone just not my fault. Oh, how shit has this been? Fuck the lot
they
of
come
them.
out today and be like, "Oh yeah, I know within myself. They should be the best. I know within myself that I'm always trying."
They should be refunding every single fan that has gone up to Newcastle
100%.
today. Absolutely, they should be refunding it. It's absolutely disgraceful that they're 2-0 down after 20. The game is over after 20 minutes. These fans have travelled 5-hour trips to go up there for the game to be over after 20 minutes. That is an absolute travesty. It's a disgusting fact that we're in that situation. And now we have to sit here and watch this for another 45 minutes, 5-0 down, when Newcastle can just treat this like they don't even have to try as hard. They can try harder in training to see out this kind of game. It doesn't even have to be a training match. It's like a kick around in the park. Might as well play 60 seconds for the next 45 minutes.
What an absolute disaster. Shit show.
There are no words that are harsh enough to describe that first 45 minutes.
Yeah.
No words, because I mean, when that is what you have to offer, man. This, I mean, people say like Conte should have done better with these defenders. People are saying he should be doing more. Oh, he should be doing better. Yeah. Why does Conte never change it? Why does he stick to the same formation all the time? It's all Conte's fault. God, take a long look at yourselves, people. Honestly,
Exactly.
This is what you wanted.
I had so many conversations and debates and slight arguments with people inside the stadium about Conte and about, oh, how can we sit here and sit through this football week in, week out? Conte needs to go. This needs to happen. That needs to happen. Well, you got your wish. Conte's gone. You got your wish, 4 at the back, and this is what it is. This is what it is. An absolute disgrace. This is the exact reason why you keep saying we cannot do it. We just cannot do it. We don't have the players to do it. The hierarchy haven't given us the players to do it. We needed a top centre-back or 2 to come in the summer. We signed Clement Longley. We needed a top right wing-back to come in. We bought a player that Conte didn't want to use. Shit shows in the transfer market, year in, year out. You can't even blame these players. Like, this is just their level. This is the level that they're at, these defenders. If you put them in this situation, they're going to crumble every single time.
This defence is an absolute shit show, man. Absolute shit show. Individually, I've never seen.
Oh, Danny Rose is there.
Look at him. I have never seen a defence just so easily opened up in my life. In my life, this is the worst defensive display I've ever seen from a team in the Premier League era, in my opinion. I don't think I've seen a worse one. From the whole team, no one does anything right, and then you have people like Joel Willock just playing a simple through ball to Dyer, and he's so exposed he can't keep up. He's just so slow. Isaac, isn't he, like, he's quick, but he's not the quickest in the league, and he can't get anywhere near him. Can't get anywhere near him. It's laughable.
Super chats, one from WMD saying these players get them all out. Anvil members chat for 15 months saying I've got to go to work tonight. Thanks, Levy and Co. Oh, God.
My mum's put in a super chat saying shout out to Dad who's leaving now.
Yeah,
he should have left after 6 minutes. It was game over.
Yeah, now he's got to sit on a plane for copious amounts of hours trying to think about what just happened in that first half.
Ah, man.
Lee Z with the super chat saying get Poch to ink the contract tonight. Richard Frith saying they've taken all the joy out of football for me. Gravy saying West Ham. Oh, I'm not going to read that. Chris Fordham saying another bad decision from the board to keep Stellini instead of getting a new manager in. I mean, at this point, it would have been better just to keep Mason there instead of Stellini. At least, I don't even know if that's true anymore, to be honest.
I mean, I don't even think they could have got a new manager in, to be honest, because I just think that no manager's joining us right now in this mess until we sort ourselves out. Our house is a mess. Our room is a mess. So we need to sort that out before we can start impressing new people to come and join us right now. We're a laughing stock. Why would anyone come here in this state? It's not even just on the pitch, off the pitch as well. Complete
Everything,
mess.
from top to bottom.
It's a complete mess. So we need to sort that shit out.
This is the club that ENIC have created.
Mm-hmm. And 100%.
58 saying the emergency alert was for the Spurs fans all along. Oh, we're getting that in 5 minutes, by the way. The emergency alert.
Oh, that would be the.
We need an
emergency. Need an
this
emergency.
Is an emergency.
Alert, honestly. Oh, that would be the most excitement I've had this whole game. Embarrassing, absolutely embarrassing. 5 minutes to go till or 7 minutes to go till second half. Let us know what you think in the second half. What's the score going to be? 7, 8, 9? Or is there going to be a Premier League record today?
Could very well be.
I need only 5 more goals.
I don't think there will be. I
Five
think
more
sometimes
goals.
when you see a first half with so many goals, you usually see like a second half.
Probably going to finish 6-0, isn't it? 5 or 6-0.
6-0.
It's going to be those boring second half. Probably.
I reckon we get a consolation as well. I reckon this finishes with 5 or 6-1.
It's going to be. It's going to be a very boring second half because Newcastle don't need to do anything, so they're just going to sit back.
But we haven't conceded since going 5 at the back, have we?
Don't believe so.
Avspurs saying, may as well watch the QPR relegation battle. At least they have fight. Levy out. I'll be back in a second, guys.
I think that's the last we've seen of Ben today. I think he's off. I think that's it. Lucky for some, I would say. We are absolutely disastrous. Yeah, let us know in the chat. People saying 13-0, 14-0. Oh. Super chat from Hendra Setwan. Brian Turner with the super chat. Big up to my grandpa. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. In this tough time, it's an absolute disaster. Leon Stevens says, even Bob the Builder couldn't fix this club. It's going to be a long time before we can even compete with clubs like Brighton and Brentford and Villa. Look, what I would say is we're in a mess. We're an absolute mess right now, but you're never as far away as you think you are, and you're never as further ahead as you think you are. So I think both things are true, but we're an absolute mess right now, 100%. We are all over the shop, and I think today is proof of that. What's been going on? What are people sending me? I'm getting texts here. A tweet from Raj Chowan says, this is a terrible advertisement for any manager who's considering the Spurs job. You can only set up a specific way with the quality and profile of this Spurs back 5 and midfield. Conte was papering over the cracks, would put many progressive managers off. 100%. Look, if you look at that team today, how many players are actually good when it comes to being on the ball and like being technical? Not many. Lloris ain't, Perisic ain't, Dyer ain't, Højbjerg ain't, Skip is average, Son ain't great on the ball. You know, that's a lot of players for a top Premier League team. Not enough of them are technically good enough to play like good possession-based football to keep the ball and be good enough to do it. And then Dyer, Perisic, all over the place going at the back. I don't even know what we do. There's nothing we can do.
Have you gone through these super chats here?
Yeah. Except for that one from Louis Crypto. Says, KPV said 6-0 Newcastle yesterday. He did say that, didn't he?
Yeah. And here's another one from Sean Thornton saying there's only so much a coach can do. When players down tools, it doesn't matter if it's Pep or Allardyce in the dugout. Losers.
They are a bunch of losers, all these. They give up so easily.
And it's like not even like a new thing that we've seen this season. I mean, it's a consistent theme that happens year on, year out. And
they don't like, as what does Conte say? They don't like to play under stress. And this is like we've seen it in games like Everton and Southampton, and where we've like when the game's been easy, but when the going gets tough, we crumble. And this game has pretty much been like a whole game of stress because we know we need.
Here we go.
Let it go. Let it ring. Let it ring. Let's just do that for the whole 45 minutes.
Everyone in St James's Park that would have happened to right now.
Yeah. Oh man. It says, this is a test. You don't need to take any action. Yes, we do need to take action.
Levy out.
We do need to take it. This is an absolute emergency. This is not a test. This is not a drill. It's time to panic. This is it. Oh, man. Levy should be getting Levy should be getting a thing like that after every goal. He should be getting a message like that.
His phone should just never stop going off. It should be a consistent alert like that until until change happens.
Jeep says we welcome the zombie apocalypse.
To be honest, the zombie apocalypse is much better than what we have to sit through right now.
Oh, it's horrendous. All right. As I said, there's a second half apparently that's going to start in a minute, so we have to go
Can
through
we win
that.
the second half?
Let's win the second half, people. Come on. Let's win the second half.
All right, change the scoreboard to 0-0, people. We're starting again. Nigel C saying the stadium still needs new furniture. Thank you, Lee.
You know, like in Power League, when like you start a game, you do the teams beforehand, and then
It's just unfair,
so I was like halfway through, you just change it up. You're like, no, you're right, you take him. We'll do
these teams are unfair. Let's just start again with more even
exactly.
teams.
You just give us Bruno for the second half. You can
Give us Bruno and Joe Linton.
Yeah,
you can have Perisic and Dyer, and we'll see where we go.
Exactly. Come on, just make it more fair, make it more interesting. There you go. Tottenham players out early for the second half.
They've been chucked out the dressing room,
Good.
rightly so.
What do you, if you're City, do you even bother going mad at them? Like, it's just like there's nothing you can say. You know what I mean? Because like, what's the point of going mad? Because you're not going to. Oh wow, Lloris has gone off.
Wow.
Fraser Forster has come on for the second half. Do you reckon maybe it's Dyer off? Maybe 2 goalkeepers in. That'll be good. That'll be our best bet, I reckon. Get 2 goalkeepers in the net.
We have hooked Hugo Lloris at half time.
I wonder what that's about. Do you reckon, so there's been a fight?
Something's happened, I think so.
I don't think it's an injury. It didn't look like a... I don't think it's an injury.
DJ Tivy saying Spurs are the problem. Fans start being real. Go to protest and get Enoch out. I live in New Zealand and send Levy abusive emails every week.
I wonder if there's anything.
Hendro with the super chat saying this validates Conte's statement. 7-0 incoming.
Conte has had taken nothing but W's ever since he's got sacked.
Yeah,
literally.
IOW Spurs saying hi, say hi to Spurs fans on the Isle of Wight. Hi to Spurs fans on the Isle of Wight.
I wonder if there's any news. Let me see.
Graham Jones saying, get cut price Conte out. This club needs a complete Control-Alt-Delete. This is the most embarrassing Tottenham game I have ever watched. It's very close to it, I'm not going to lie. Salvador Ortiz saying, no, watch along next game, guys. They don't deserve it. So is it just that one sub?
I'm trying to... Seems so.
Romero's still biting his nails.
Yeah, just Lloris.
Moss Chop saying this is a blessing in disguise. Heads need to roll after today starting at the top. Levy needs to go after sacking the best manager at our club in over 60 years and not supporting him for 2 seasons.
Doesn't not hearing anything.
So Lloris for Forster is the move.
That's going to change it all.
Yeah. Lloris must be done at this football club now. Like, how can you take him off at half time and then you're not going to start him the next game, surely? Is he going to start again for the rest of the season?
Might not. I don't know what the situation is. I don't know if it's an injury. I don't know. It doesn't sound like an injury, but here's Murphy. Into the box, and there's Fraser Forster. Lloris punched Dyer, someone said. Maybe, I hope so. They're saying in the commentary it was an injury, I think.
It was.
Apparently. He probably faked an injury. If I was him, I'd fake one.
Yeah, our captain.
Yeah. Here's Bruno, and Newcastle starting the second half strong again. Joel Linton. Dan Burn, come forward now. And a court. No, is it? Oh my word! Oh my word!
How the hell does that
Dyer
get
and
through to him?
Perisic got completely in a muddle. Near Longstaff nearly pounced. We got away with that one, luckily. Here's Bruno Guimaraes.
Just stop this game, please.
Here's Murphy.
Is the pain not enough? They want to inflict more on us.
Bruno Guimaraes, and Isaac's header is over the bar. Oh. Goal kick. He's going to get a hat-trick, Isaac. Another goal kick goes out for a throw-in.
Is that Richarlison taking off his bib?
Potentially. No, I think he's putting on his bib to go warm up. Here's Byrne. Joel Linton. Nice play from Sanchez. And Porro wins the throw.
Rajesh Sharma saying, we need to make voices loud. Enoch need to walk off. Not Hyung, not Min, but Son says, if it's late at night, got exams tomorrow, yet still watching. These protests and Enoch out movement needs to be louder than ever. Big up, you guys. Stevie Dan saying, I'm glad this has happened. Surely time to protest.
Here's Forster.
Michael W. At some point, Levy has to be held accountable.
Dyer. Nice ball. Højbjerg, Perisic and Kane on the left-hand side. He's got very little support again, but Harry Kane goes on the outside. He's in the box. Harry Kane. And it's 5-1.
Told you we'd get consolation.
Harry Kane has got us a nice goal. Nice goal from Harry Kane on the outside into the
only one that has any sort of quality that can go in the box and do that.
Lovely goal.
Come on.
Perisic into Højbjerg. Nice play from Spurs. And we've got a goal back. Does well to really does Shah there.
The comeback is on, people!
Come on.
Come on!
Could be the best comeback of all time.
We just gave Newcastle a 5-0 head start. We knew
Exactly.
that this was always the plan.
Lull them in.
All it was to expose the fans talking about we needed 4 at the back. That's all this was a whole ploy.
It's a nice finish. Really, right into the corner on his left foot, and Harry Kane has got one back. Some self-respect, hopefully. Nice play
Go
from
Spurs!
Kulusevski with a challenge. Now Dyer. Kane looking for a run. He's got out wide to Højbjerg. It's not the best pass. Højbjerg into Skip. Højbjerg. Perisic. Back to Højbjerg. Looking for a support. Skip. Romero. And the Spurs fans are in full voice now. What? Honestly, Dyer, man. What has he been doing this whole bloody game?
It's in the name, Sim. It's in the name.
Long ball forward. There's Dyer. Chest down. Forster to Romero. He's got space, and Tottenham coming forward now. Newcastle just taking their foot off the gas for a bit, allowing Tottenham back in the game. Perisic cuts inside Trippier, and Perisic is shot over the bar.
We had a couple of attacks. We've done more in this half than we did the whole first half.
Yeah. Goal kick to Newcastle. Golden Lab Says, do you think Conte is right about the players do not have the fire in their eye? 100%.
Of course he's right.
Of course he's right.
He was absolutely spot on with everything he said, as was Jose.
Here's Romero. Kulusevski cuts inside. Poor. He loses it to Murphy, and now Murphy on the right-hand side. Longstaff in the box. Tottenham just about deal with it. Højbjerg, no foul. Guimaraes into Longstaff. Great. Oh, my word. His shot is deflected wide. So close to another goal at the back post there. Bloody hell, that was close. Good block. Oh, bloody hell. Inches away from Isaac's head. Oh, should have been 6-1. It's now Trippier with the corner. Trippier's corner, and it's, oh my word.
Bloody hell, how did that stay out?
Oh, and two shots off the line. Dan Burn had a header, and Longstaff, I think, blocked it off the line himself. I think as their own player.
We got super lucky there.
Oh, Forster nearly looking for Son over the top. But
where's everyone? Anyone want to make some movement, make some space?
Kane goes for the long ball, and Burn is there. Sanchez has kept a clean sheet, someone says. Højbjerg into midfield. Here's Kane. He's got Son on the line. He goes Son. Oh, looks for Son in behind. It's good defending from Trippier. Isaac. Look at Kane running back, showing desire there.
Kane's the only one.
Well, Isaac slips and Perisic nips in and goes on the outside, but Isaac's going to get back on him, yeah. And here's Isaac. Willock can't get past Romero. Dyer now. Højbjerg. Skip. Can he burst into the space? He can. He's looking for support. He's got no one. He does well, though, to get Kulusevski in. And now Porro. Porro out wide. He's got Skip at the back post. He's got no one in the box. He goes for goal, and it's going to be a corner. Look at this. Burn with the header. Pretty sure, yeah, it went off Longstaff here. That would have been 6-1. Bam. Would have been 6 if it wasn't for Longstaff blocking it.
And then Kane off the line.
But I think the flag went up because he hit Longstaff. So it was offside. Corner to Tottenham, though. Porro. Good ball in. Header it. And it's away. Here's Son. To Skip. And now Højbjerg. Goes long. Looking for Porro. It's not the best ball, but Porro can't get on the end of it. It's going to go to Pope. Dan Burn now. Bruno Guimaraes. Murphy on the right-hand side. Bruno to Dan Burn. Joel Linton. And Newcastle just pretty relaxed at the moment. Very easily playing it through us. Trippier in behind. Isaac, can he get the better of Romero? He can't. And that foul by Isaac it is. Free kick.
Ten minutes gone in this second half. I mean, I've got to say it's gone a lot better than the first 10 minutes of the first half, that's for sure. I mean, we've actually gone forward and had some attacks and looking okay and actually scored a goal.
We did have scored a goal. Obviously, we're wasting time at 5-1 down. Forster's wasting time. Unbelievable. Placing his kick, making sure it's on the right spot of grass. Never seen it before. A team wasting time at 5-1 down. Perisic can't win the header. It's odd. Like the Newcastle crowd are like trying to speed him up, and he's like taking his time. Sanchez and Dyer together. Oh my God! And they've given it away, and that's a foul by who's that? Perisic. And a free kick to Newcastle. Look at this, the comedy duo, Dyer and Sanchez, man. Can't play a pass to each other. Free kick.
Fabian Schär's got himself 2 assists today.
Trippier's with a free kick crossing position. Here comes Trippier. And it's a foul by Burn, I think. Free kick to Tottenham. Such a soft one.
Take anything that we can get at the moment.
Sanchez. Romero. He's being pressured, and he has to force back to Forster. Oh, my word. Forster panicked up against Willock. Sanchez loses it, and it's a throw-in. And Joel Linton jeering up the crowd.
Sanchez, that was all particularly planned to win the goal kick.
Of course. Højbjerg. Here's Dyer. Is he going to lose it? He again lumps it forward aimlessly. Trippier, Romero, nice. Into Son. Into Kulusevski. Out wide to Porro. Oh, not a great ball by Porro, but he's a bit of luck. It's fallen to Højbjerg. Dyer. He goes long. Better ball this time. Here's Porro. Pedro Porro, can he get a cross in? He nutmegs Burn.
Oh.
Is that a foul? Referee says no.
What? Hit him in the face.
On Burn, down the line, he wins a goal kick. It's just something we have to sit through now. Another half an hour of this.
Half an hour don't seem too bad, as we've watched this for a whole hour already.
At least it's not getting worse at the moment. Could easily get worse at any point, to be honest. Nick Pope with a goal kick. Sanchez. There's Kulusevski. Dribbles out of play. Here is... Well, they're just showing random shots of the crowd at the moment. Not even getting the game. Here's Sanchez. Forster being pressured again, but he clips it into Kane, who does well, and he's got Son running in behind, but he can't find the pass, so he dribbles out. And now Kane. Dyer. Skip. Højbjerg. Perisic. Nice play from Tottenham. Højbjerg back to Perisic and Skip. Here's Sanchez. Opens the pitch up. Sanchez to Porro. Pedro Porro cuts inside, gives it to Kulusevski. Kulusevski with the ball in the box. It hits Sanchez, and Newcastle nearly come away with it. Romero into Son. Here is Son. His shot is deflected. Only as far as Kulusevski. Kulusevski to Porro. Porro to Son again. Back to Porro. Tottenham looking to break down this Newcastle side. Sanchez with the dribble. And does he win a corner? No. It's a goal kick. Didn't expect a little nutmeg though from Sanchez. Or a little pass, a little movement in behind.
Nate D with
Double thumbs up from Seeley. Well done. Well done, guys.
Nate D with the members chat, member for 21 months, saying, Daniel Levy, sell the club, sell any player who doesn't want to wear the badge and work hard. We need a whole new mentality. Our club is rotting.
Joel Linton's down getting treatment at the moment. Dearie, dearie me. See what's going on. Still 3-0, I guess. 3-0 for West Ham. Yep. Joel Linton's still getting treatment. I don't know why would they leave him on. Just take him off. No point.
Yeah, Anthony Gordon's coming on, I think. Probably get a goal, Anthony Gordon.
Well, he's back on his feet, Joel Linton.
This is just unbelievable, man.
It's been game over for a very, very long time. Pope. Now Romero. Perisic down the line. Can Son outpace Shah? He is. And here is Son. Can he...
Come on,
Can
Sonny
he
boy.
create a chance? Son cuts inside. Son, good shot and a good block by Botman. Porro, and it's volley into the side netting. Do well there, Son, but... Charles struggling to keep up. It's a good block, though, there by Botman. Spurs women are 3-2 up. That's good.
Should we turn over to that game?
Yeah, if that's on, I'll watch that. Here's Højbjerg. Kane, can he turn?
Oh, they were 2-0 down as well.
Porro, Kulisevich. Oh, nearly find Son. Can't find him.
Still, he's going to come out and be like, oh, what a great performance in the second half it was. What you got to smile about, Porro?
Porro, come on. Just get back in the game. Porro with a... Has he got a long throw on him? Long throw by Porro. Sanchez loses out to Joel Linton. Porro again. Did he take it quickly? He's looking for options. No options available. Here's Kane. 25 minutes to go. It's nearly over. What's Romano posted? Someone said, look at Romano's post.
He's just put Conte's press conference up.
Really?
He says this was just 35 days ago.
Almiron is on for Isaac. Alan Wilson as well. Murphy going off.
Jacob Murphy, 2 goals against us. Has he ever scored 2 goals in his bloody career?
Ridiculous. He's probably doubled his tally for the season.
Probably doubled this Newcastle tally. Before today, he had scored 5 goals for Newcastle.
Oh, Kane with a good ball, and then
Is Sanchez up playing up front?
Yeah, why not? Put Kane at centre back, Sanchez up front. Who cares anymore? Oh, Joelinton with a nutmeg and a foul by Dyer on Wilson. Free kick. Just get I don't know. There's nothing you can do at this point.
Just get what? Munderlon or something?
Get Munderlon. Why not? Here's Trippier. Almiron shot deflection, and it's 6. Callum Wilson puts it in the back of the net.
It's only been on the pitch for a second.
Yep, but it is 6 now. Ball was pinballing around in the box. Falls to Wilson. He slots it home.
He's hardly even smiling. He doesn't even care.
Doesn't care.
6-1, yeah, cool.
Miggy Almiron and Wilson combining.
They've been on the pitch for a matter of seconds. Come on 66, score 68.
1-1 in the second half. Newcastle equalise in the second half.
Yeah, it's 1-1.
Almiron, no one picking him up. He has a shot. He's onside. And deflects into Wilson. First time finish. 6-1. Oh, so easy. Oh, here's Joelinton. Good challenge by Sanchez. And now Kulusevski. Porro looking for support. Sanchez on the overlap. Doesn't go for him. Gives it to Kulu, who holds off. Can't hold off 2 Newcastle players. Bruno Guimaraes coming forward. Foul by Kulusevski. He's on a yellow. He's got to be careful. Get him off. Just bring Danjuma or Richarlison on. Almiron. Bruno Guimaraes to Almiron. Now it's just playing it around the middle. No one doing anything. Willock wins the throw. And there's some subs. Bruno off. Gordon on. Manquillo on for Trippier. Oh.
That's when you know.
Yeah, literally.
That is when you know. This game has been done for a long time. Haider says, when will this end? That's mental.
What?
Look at this. Half time.
What, Spurs fans leaving?
Yeah.
A lot of them. Damn right. I would have.
Look how many they keep filtering
so
out.
so many Tottenham fans leaving at half time. Don't blame them. Don't blame them. Son can't get any joy. Here's Porro. He goes long, looking for Kane, and Kane can't. He's gone off his back. And there's someone down. Shah's down. Yeah. Take as much time as you need, Newcastle. He's down injured. Kulusevski is off for Danjuma. Danjuma is on.
Jamal Lascelles coming on.
End the game. Shaw, yeah, he's coming off. Here comes Lascelles. Oh, it's 4-0 West Ham. 4-0s. Oh, he's back on. That's weird. Didn't take him off in the end. Here's Wilson. Joel Linton, who looks like he's gone into central midfield. Joel Linton.
God, what the hell is he going to do now on Thursday?
God knows. Shah. Romero, he's fouled Wilson, free kick. And a yellow card for Romero. There we go. His customary yellow. And there's another sub. Is Shah coming off now? Yeah. What's the point of that? Jamal Lascelles on. 15 minutes of this torture to go. And we're on to Lascelles. Botman. Joel Linton. Botman. Here's Joel Linton. Dan Burn. Over the top. And it's going to be a throw into Tottenham.
Oh. Apparently that video wasn't at half time. It was after the 5th goal went in.
Wow, that's 20 minutes. Wow. That's a sad indictment of this, where we're at the moment. Sanchez. Perisic, his flick, and he wins a throw on the halfway line.
They don't even like seem angry or like want to fight or anything.
No.
They're just like, yeah, all
Resigned.
right, cool.
It's a good throw from Dyer. Højbjerg gets on the wrong side of Willock. Here's Son. Is he going to get a shot on goal? Oh, he looks to link up with Danjuma. Doesn't quite manage it, and it's going to be a throw. Kane. There's Skip. Sanchez to Porro, looking for the 1-2s. Poor from Porro, and now Newcastle spring on the attack. Dan Burn on the left-hand side. Sanchez does well to recover. And Romero to Højbjerg. Back to Sanchez. And Spurs can keep possession again.
Come on. 14 minutes to go.
Højbjerg. Danjuma. Skip just about keeps it. Sanchez to Porro on the right-hand side. Porro goes long in behind looking for Kane, who picks up. But is that a foul by Burn? He tries to get a nutmeg. Good defending by Botman. And a free kick to... I don't know, it's a free kick to Spurs.
For what? A sting. Newcastle haven't even been good today.
We've just made it easy for them.
Like those first few goals, literally, not one bit of defending whatsoever. Just walking at walking pace, walking inside the box.
Just easy. Porro with the corner, with a free kick. It's a decent ball. Kane's there. Danjuma's there. Danjuma to Son. Can he get a shot on goal? Lays off to Højbjerg. Højbjerg dinks it to the back post looking for Dyer, who heads it back in and away by Wilson. Here's Gordon down the line. Oh, it's a good play from Gordon. Oh my God, it's 5-on-2. It could be another goal here. Anthony Gordon. Oh, it's off the line. Tottenham get away with it. Perisic away. Looked like Gordon was getting his first Newcastle goal. Tottenham got a bit lucky there. It's a good save from Forster, actually, and it's fallen to Perisic and away. Oh, good save. And Wilson nearly there to tap it home. Anthony Gordon with a corner now. Now Trippier's off. And away by Romero. Here's Willock. Easy ball out wide to Gordon. Almiron. Here is Gordon. Goes on the outside of Porro, and Porro puts out for a corner. Ten more minutes.
End it now. Come on. They better not add any stoppages at the end of this.
No, they can't. They can't. Just end it at 90.
End it at 80.
Gordon's there. Wilson's header away by Romero. Joel Linton's shot away. And Højbjerg looking for Son over the top.
Anywhere will do now for Tottenham.
Foul by Willock.
Fucking idiots.
Kane having a word with the ref. And here's Rishi. Probably going to come on for Son, I'm assuming.
What instructions could he be giving him right now? It's 6-1 down.
The old Harry Redknapp, just run around a bit. Danjuma looking for Kane. He's can't win it. And now he's down injured. Fantastic. Almiron. Dyer looking for Kane. Danjuma's still down. Well, it doesn't seem happy about it, Danjuma. It doesn't seem like he's in a lot of pain. See this. Oh, Joel Linton's not a good challenge by him. He's lucky to get away with that.
How did he not give a foul for that?
Should have. Is he going to be all right? Well, I think it was going to be for Son. It might be for Danjuma, but he's back on his feet now, Danjuma. If I was Stellini, I'd probably just wait before making a sub. See how Danjuma is. Don't want to have that repeat of that Sessegnon situation when he went down and made the
Not
sub.
that it matters at the moment. Empty seats galore in the away end. Absolute shambles.
Here's Pope.
What time's the FA Cup today?
4:30. Nice header by Romero. Throw into Tottenham, and here's comes the sub. There's Sonny. He's going off. So Rishi on.
End the game, man. Come on.
Here's Lascelles. The Olays are back. Joel Linton. Depressing.
Someone's reporting that apparently Lloris refused to come out for the second half
Who reported
after
that?
a bust up. Just some random ITKs.
Yeah, who knows? Wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. Here's Botman. Foul. Dyer has it. No foul, actually. Skip to Højbjerg. Can we get another consolation? Højbjerg looking to him behind Danjuma. Oh, ridiculous. Willock. Gordon. His Longstaff. Almiron. Oh, looking for Gordon. It's very close to a great goal for Newcastle, but couldn't make the final pass. Almiron. Willock. Almiron into the box. Manquillo, and it's away. But Byrne has it. Anthony Gordon again. Into the box. Tries to beat Richarlison, but Porro's good covering. And he wins the goal kick.
Five minutes to go, people.
Look at that. 8 shots on target, 6 goals. Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Well, at half time, it was 6 and 5.
Wow. Forster's goal kick. Going to be a throw-in. How many goal kicks have bloody gone out for throw-ins for Spurs? Oh, Wilson just took the piss out of Højbjerg and Romero there, flicking in between both of them. Gordon. Willock. Goes long. Willock. Perisic heads away, only as far as Almiron, who heads it into the box. Romero can clear. Lascelles. Joel Linton. Willock. Dancing. Longstaff. Irish hotspot on their stream, said Laurice. As David said. Yeah, who knows?
That's the rumours doing the rounds at the moment, but look, no one's ever going to know properly until something's actually said.
Maybe if a reliable journalist
we have to wait for Ali Gold. Maybe he'll be more in the know.
All right, just a few minutes more now, people. We can end this. Go on, Rishi. Chase him down. Porro. Here's Sanchez, who's been a de facto right back, right winger today. Gives it to Rishi. Is he going to dribble out of play? He beats Gordon. Looking for support. Can he cross it? He crosses it into Danjuma, and he has a shot, which is saved by Pope.
Nice effort, Danjuma.
Good play from Richarlison, to be fair.
On the money cross that
Yeah,
was.
good play. Straight
Straight
out
at him,
home.
yeah.
Burn.
Come on, put us out our misery. End it on 90. Can't
Long
be
ball forward.
sitting through here any much longer.
Can Porro beat Gordon? Skip. Sanchez. Oh. Højbjerg. Nice play from Tottenham. Here's, I think it's Perisic. Dyer. Rishi can't control it. And now Willock. Looking for Gordon, and he does. And Romero. And it's again another goalkeeper kick out for a throat.
Do you still want to see something different next game?
Yeah. Something different to this.
What?
3-5-2. I don't know. I don't really. We're going to lose anyway the next couple of games.
All I
so
heard
it's
from you, I'm
okay.
delighted to see this. I'm delighted.
I am delighted. I was delighted we changed it up. We were going to lose anyway. Obviously, I'm not delighted with the performance. I was delighted that he changed it up. But still didn't work because our defenders are too shit. Come on, blow up. No stoppage. Three more minutes. Willock shot, deflection, and Forster has it.
Sick guys having to make us sit through another 3 minutes of this.
Salini with a glum face on. He's going to say we drew the second half 1-0, isn't he? If he says that, I swear.
When's the last time we conceded 6 goals?
Last time we conceded 6 goals. Can't remember. Don't think we did under Mourinho or... Oh, probably Bayern, 7-2.
Bayern.
So I don't think under Mourinho or Conte we did.
Was the most we conceded under Mourinho or Conte 3?
Well, we conceded 4 under Conte at City.
Oh, 4, yeah.
That's probably the most. All right. That's one way to declare yourself out the Champions League race.
Yeah.
Might as well do it in style, eh?
If that's what you call style.
Yeah, we'll do it in style. No. No. Wilson now. There's Dyer. Come on, just end it. End it early. Wilson closing down Forster and forces a mistake. Corner. I mean, throw in. Tottenham's throw, though. Porro just wasting a few more seconds. We want this over as much as anyone else, it looks like. Sanchez. It's a handball. He got away with it. Højbjerg. Nice ball. Here's Kane. Danjuma's. Here's Perisic in space. What can he do? He cuts inside. He's going to lose it. Yeah. Come on. Full time. Referee. Full time, please. Thank you.
Blow up, ref.
Oh, is there one more goal in the tail? No, it's going to be a goal. I think that's it. Come on. Come on. 3 minutes. Thank you. Full time. The
Best
shit
moment
show
in the game.
is finally over. The game has been over for, God, no, about an hour. Over an hour.
Longer. It's been over since the 20th. Well, since probably the 5th minute, really.
Oh, well,
it's been over since the 5th
3-0 on the
minute.
9th minute.
Yeah, so 9 minutes it was over. After 9 minutes, this game has been dead
Thank
and
God
buried.
for that. It's over. It is over.
But look, let's get into the reaction. What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV for an instant match reaction. Newcastle 6, Tottenham 1. And if anyone had any sort of belief that Spurs could potentially get into that top 4, that is completely dead and buried today. Stellini tried something different today. He went for at the back, started at 4-3-3, and it literally couldn't have gone any worse than it did today. After 5 minutes, we were 2-0 down. After 9 minutes, we were 3-0 down. And after 20 minutes, we were 5-0 down in an absolute embarrassment at St. James's Park. Shocking, shocking, shocking defending. And, you know, we've been saying all season, a lot of fans have been saying all season, Conte's the problem. The system's the problem. 5 at the back is the problem. Well, there you go. You got Conte sacked. You got 4 at the back. And how's that working out for you lot today? 5-0 down after 20 minutes. That is what you got to see. And there was just nothing for Spurs in that game whatsoever. I mean, it was an absolute horrific shit show from the first minute all the way till the end, really. Not one player stood up for the shirt today. I can't think of anything positive to say. It was just an absolute misery, that game, and I'm just so happy it's over.
Drew the second half 1-0.
Yeah, great.
Got a second half point. Absolutely. It was. I can't put into words how embarrassing that first half was. I mean, you've never seen Premier League defenders just asked to defend in like normal situations and just being so incapable of doing so. Eric Dyer turning like a dump truck for that third goal, for the fourth goal, from Isaac. He was just running away from him like wasn't even there. Pedro Porro putting his hand up for offside when the guy was clearly onside. Joel Linton breaks away from him and Porro's like sticking there, putting a hand up and is like letting him run off him and letting him run.
They're just walking.
They're all of them. The first goal,
running.
The first goal, Joel Linton just walking into the box. Sarr, Højbjerg, Skip, nowhere to be seen. You've added an extra midfielder to a couple more space, but they're nowhere to be seen. Just jogging towards him as if like allowing him to get the shot off. No challenges being put in. Lloris parries it. No one following up. Jacob Murphy first to react. Jacob Murphy scores with a 30-yard screamer. No one close to him. Absolutely no one closing him down. He's got all the time in the world to line up a shot and crack it in. Obviously, you don't expect Murphy to score from there, but still, no pressure on the ball. Isaac then runs for on goal for the fourth goal. So easy. One ball through. Dyer can't get anywhere near him. Fifth goal. pulled back to Isaac, who's goes through Hugo Lloris. Again, very, very easy for Newcastle. And it was game done. 20 minutes in, there are streams of Tottenham fans leaving because the game was absolutely dead and buried after 20 minutes. You can't get any worse indictment than that. It was an absolute disgrace. No one trying. It wasn't just a lack of ability to defend, which there definitely was one, but there's also the willingness to defend, the tracking, the aggression, the putting your body on the line. You cannot be the best defender, but you can throw your body at it. You can be aggressive. You can make a foul. We had no appetite to do that today. It was all about coasting through the game. Whenever we had the ball, we shut ourselves, we panicked. How many aimless long balls Eric Dyer played today? Time after time after time again, he was playing these long passes. The front three were not doing their defensive duties, and as well, they couldn't get involved pretty much throughout the whole game. It was just all in all, absolute travesty of a performance.
Yeah, and to be honest, I don't even think Newcastle were that good today. I just felt we made it so easy with them. Players backing off, players not getting close enough, not putting challenges in, not putting enough effort in. It was just so hard to watch this game. It really was. And look, you got to give credit to Newcastle, even though, like I just said, I don't even think they played too well. They put their chances away. They absolutely battered us.
Definitely clinical.
In the first half, they had 6 shots on target, 5 goals.
Yes, it wasn't like they were. I mean, they were pummeling us, because obviously.
But it was all our own doing.
Yeah, literally,
it was all our own doing.
Like we just made it so easy for them. We made it ridiculous easy, and obviously they have to take advantage of that, which they did, and you have to be good to do that. But we did make it ridiculously easy for them. I don't think Isaac will never have an easier day than he had today. Just all he had to do was make the run in behind. Dyer can catch up with him, and it was very easy. There was no pressure on the pass for the through ball, and bam, he's in on goal every single time. Set pieces, we got so lucky we didn't concede from that. Time after time, they were creating chances, and Hugo goes off at half time. Rumours of it, dressing room bust up. Wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. It wouldn't be the first time we've seen Lloris have bust ups with teammates as well. We saw on the Amazon documentary. So clearly not all is well. That was a performance of a team who clearly aren't together, not fighting for each other. Everyone passing the buck, passing responsibility, no one taking control. When we can see that 5th goal, everyone's looking around. Everyone's looking around at someone else. No one's taking the team by the scruff of the neck and barking instructions, making sure there is set standards. There's no one doing it. And I include Kane in that. I mean, he's doing it in his performance, but he's not doing it with leadership on the pitch, with his words. No one is taking the responsibility for anything on that pitch. Everyone's leaving it to someone else, and that culminated in more and more chances conceding, more goals being conceded, more mistakes, and it was an absolute and in a game where we know that if we do somehow pull a result, we could go level on points with Newcastle. To be 5-0 down after 20 minutes is to spit in the face of all the fans who travelled up there to Newcastle to support their team. Not only that, they travelled yesterday. They stayed over. Probably cost them a night's accommodation. A lot of them to stay and support their team.
Fans out there last night. 100%.
And 20 minutes in, you've shat the bed. 20 minutes in, you're not. It's one thing to be 1 or 2-0 down after 20 minutes. That's already a disaster. To be 5-0 down, to have the game over after 20 minutes, have the game over at 9 minutes in, nine minutes in, you're 3-0 down. That, I'm sorry, is completely unacceptable. And that you deserve all the ridicule and criticism you get in that kind of situation.
Yeah, and if they don't give the fans that went up there a refund on their travel and their ticket, you lot are a disgrace. And we know you're a disgrace, whoever run this club anyway.
I usually think it's laughable when people call for refunds and this and that.
No, but this one warrants it. This one warrants it.
100%.
I'm sorry, but that was an absolute disgrace from every single person involved. And what you're saying about, lacking fight, no leadership there. I really thought, at 5-0 down, when you come out for the second half, after you get a talking to by the manager, you think they would come out with a bit. I know we played a bit better in the second half, but you thought they would come out with a bit of aggression, a bit of fight. Even that I didn't see. I just saw beaten men all over that football pitch. And for a club like Tottenham Hotspur, this is very, 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 very far from being anywhere near good enough. It's just I got no more words to say on this because I'm just too angry. I'm just way too angry to even sit here and talk about what happened on that football pitch because it's just a total and utter embarrassment. I mean, I can't remember the last time I've been this embarrassed to be a Spurs fan.
If that doesn't show you what Conte was saying about not there just being a problem at Tottenham from like not just about quality wise, it's an attitude and an application, and that is the problem with a lot of these players, and we're seeing it time after time, week in week out. We're seeing it now, and it's almost as if Conte, like while Conte was here, like we were getting over the line in a way. Like it seems to me now as if like under Conte we were overperforming from what we've seen since Conte, because under Conte at least we had a bit of solidity about us. Yes, our defence was bad, no doubt about it, and it was problematic. But at least under Conte we would be picking up results here and there and making it difficult.
But isn't this in this studio what we've been saying all season? Isn't this what we've been saying?
Like,
we have to play 5 at the back to compensate for these terrible, terrible defenders week in, week out.
To stop us being 5-0 down after 20 minutes.
And what did I say before the game? I said, with 5 at the back, we're conceding 3. Without, we're going to concede 4 or 5. We conceded 6.
You're right. Absolutely right, spot on. And those are the reservations I've had throughout the whole season about playing a back four. People have always called for it throughout the season, and now we've seen it plain as day. What the issue is playing, especially good sides like Newcastle, who know what they're doing. When you play Dyer and Perisic and Porro in a back four, that's what you're asking for essentially. I thought, to be honest, that I did expect us to be exposed at the back, but I thought at least what we could be doing is showing a bit more on the ball. But there was absolutely nothing. No one showing for the ball. No one getting on. No one having the confidence to drive forward. No possession. It was absolute. Everyone just lumping the ball forward every time. It was like as if we were playing back 5 tactics with a back 4, and it was like completely. It was a complete disaster. It literally could not have gone worse. Literally couldn't have gone worse.
The only positive that you can take out of this game is that we didn't concede 10.
Literally, it could have been a record. It should have been a record Premier League defeat when you're 5-0 down after 20 minutes. You know, you're staring that in the face. So I guess we did well to avoid that and avoid the record books. Although I think one record with the first Premier League team to be 5-0 down after 20 minutes, I believe. Great. So that's one record we have for us. So look, this season's over, man. I said it was over last week, but now it's like pretty well and truly, signed, still delivered. If we had a win today, you'd give us an outside chance of getting top 4. Even a draw, I would say it's over. And now with that kind of defeat and that kind of performance, I think we'd be lucky to get Conference League at this point, to be honest, because we're not playing with any sort of team mentality. Everyone has given up. The players have given up. No one, except the only person who's still going is Harry Kane, who can do things by himself, but he's the only one who's still trying. He's on 24 goals this season. He got a really nice finish, but everyone else is completely given up. No one seems to care. Why should we get invested in a top 4 race when the players don't seem to believe they're going to get out anyway? And if they don't believe, I've got absolutely no faith that this set of players is going to string one win. I said after the Southampton game, we're not going to win another away game from now to the end of the season. And I think we've lost every single one since then.
I'm thinking we might not win another game for the rest of the season.
Never mind away games. We've just lost to Bournemouth at home. You know, we've got Man United at home coming next. Then we go to Anfield. Can't see any points coming there. So it's going to be a very, very difficult end to the season here. I can see us with many, many more losses with the way we're going. Look, on the flip side, I'm hoping that kind of display will wake them up a bit. But if we haven't been woken up, if Southampton and Everton and Bournemouth didn't wake them up, then there's no hope this game waking them up. If anything, it's going to put them even more depressed. It's going to make them even more depressed.
When you've got players with such a fragile mentality, negative things are only going to make it more negative. Mm-hmm. You need players with a good mentality that are going to respond to bad moments. Our players do not respond well to bad moments. So this is just going to fester and get worse and get worse and get worse. There is no... I mean, I'm struggling to see where a next win comes from this season.
100%, especially with with Stellini in charge playing this way, with the players who have given up essentially. No, there's no belief in there. When we brought in Conte, I think last season, there was that belief we were going to do it. That has been sapped out of this team. There's absolutely no belief, no desire in this team right now that we're going to do it. And I said before the game, I think the question was asked, I can't remember who asked it, like, you know, is this game an opportunity to show that they want the top 4? And I'm like... Those have passed. We had them. We Southampton, Everton. We had those opportunities to show that we really wanted this top 4. And we showed time and time again we are not up to it. We don't want it. We're not up to it. There's no desire to get it. So why would I think we're going to show it against Newcastle? Not only did we not show it, we showed the complete opposite. We crumbled after 20 minutes. The quickest crumble you're ever going to see. So this team lack the balls, lack the fight, lack the desire, lack the quality as well. When you don't have the quality, which we do not have, that's clear. We don't have. When you don't have it, you can make up for it with desire, aggression, making up for it in other ways. But we don't have that either. And when you have those two things lacking, that leads to results like this, like 6-1 away at Newcastle. That's how that happens. When you marry a lack of quality with a lack of mentality and fight and aggression, that's what happens. And that's what this team has.
And where is any light at the end of the tunnel at this football club?
End of the season.
Even that, like, we still don't have a sporting director. We still don't have a manager. We've got copious amount of players that either their future's up in the air or they're not good enough to be at this football club. Like, how the hell are this club going to sort out this mess? This ownership have got a massive, massive task on their hands, and I don't think they're capable of doing it. I just do not think they're capable of doing it. Daniel Levy needs to take a long, hard look at everything to do with this football club. And unfortunately, well, not even unfortunately, he needs to go. He needs to go. He is not fit for purpose at this football club anymore. Him and the board. And I'm just sick of it. You know, the fans have been treating like this year in, year out now. And I think it's just going to get worse and worse. And I think we're going into a period now where, you know, we could be looking at 6th or below, 7th or below for a few seasons now. I don't think that I don't think we're going to see Spurs come back to what we want it to be for a long time now. I really don't. I can't see it. Where can you see like positivity coming from?
Nothing.
Even if you get a good manager, and we've had the good managers in, we've had the Contes in, we've had the Jose Mourinho's in, and things just get worse and worse. Mm-hmm. So where is this football club going? Where?
Aimless.
It's going into the abyss. It's going nowhere.
It's aimless. We've got nowhere to go. We're the direction from the hierarchy.
He must go now.
The direction from the hierarchy is, this is why we're in this situation. They've given this squad who lacks quality. They've sacked the manager who they sacked him because he was too demanding. He demanded too high standards from this squad. And now you take that away, and all of a sudden those standards are completely dropped from even when they were under him.
We are sleepwalking to mid-table mediocrity now. That's where we're going right now. We're going back to the 90s where Arsenal were the best team in the league. Spurs were absolutely nowhere. And I tell you what, if Harry Kane does go in the summer, then what do? We don't have Harry Kane to bail us out every game. Like, are we even going to finish mid-table without Harry Kane in this team?
Who knows? Look. There's a lot to happen from now until the start of next season. A lot needs to change, and the hierarchy have to be up for that challenge, and they need to be acting now. You know, Paratici's gone now. There's no point waiting around anymore. We need to get going because we are in an absolute mess wherever way you look at it. Absolute mess. There's no way you can look and think this is going in a good direction. Everywhere is a mess, and so they better pull their finger out right now because the club, footballing wise, is all over the place. And if they can't see that, then they're completely deluded and burying their heads in the sand. And I wouldn't put it past this board, considering how they've dealt with a lot of situations recently about burying their heads in the sand. So I completely agree. We are completely a mess. Absolute mess, and it's why we can't get a manager. It's why we can't can't move forward and compete for big things, because we're all over the shop, absolutely all over the shop, and there's nothing more to say. I mean, after a game like that, I mean, it's obvious to everyone we're all over the place. And it's like we've been getting a few results here and there, like, you know, beating Brighton 2-1 and things like that. It just kind of keeps us in the conversation for top four. Maybe he's been relying on that, Levy, in terms of like, oh, look, they're kept in the conversation. Maybe we can still make a good fight of it. But if you can't see after today that this team not only aren't good enough to get it, but don't want it, like, I don't know what you're watching. I don't know what you're watching, because we're done. We're finished. We're finished. And do we think we're gonna pull results out to get Europa League? No chance. No chance.
Well, there you have it. That. This club is in a massive, massive mess, and it needs something to pull it out from the absolute darkness. The fans need to make a stand, and we'll see where we go. But that is that 6-1 at St James's Park. Like, subscribe, and comment. And as always, come on you Spurs.